give some more room, but
oh, nope.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. I didn't need to park there. I was just curious about what you're...
Oh, we just shred our documents, like all these documents here.
Right on.
Met all the state buildings, FBI, CIA. So.
Right on. Are you guys based out of Farmington?
No.
Oh, okay. Where are you guys based out of?
It's on the truck.
You want to tell us? Pennsylvania, but it says Shred, New Mexico.
No, it's amazing.
I don't see a New Mexico town written on this thing. I'm just kind of curious. Okay, we're here at San Juan County Public Health. Might get spicy in here. Okay, let's see what the time says on this front door before I go in. I want to make sure I'm not violating their freaking rule. Like, oh, we've only got 9 minutes. Or wait, where are the hours?
It's 1 to 4 p.m.
Or is that just for the syringe exchange?
Oh, syringe exchange. What it said there. Yeah.
Are there any? Let me check this out. I don't see any hours. I do not have a rash, so I can enter. Hello.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Perhaps. How's it going?
Not bad.
Do you guys fill records requests here?
We do.
Do you have a
Birth
records
certificates only.
for birth certificates?
Yeah, you can have a form and take it to Santa Fe and fill out for a death certificate, but we don't actually print them here.
Okay. What about for records of like email communications of public employees?
No, sir, that's all through Santa Fe.
Oh yeah. Is Santa Fe like the oversight
Yes, sir.
office of this office?
Yes, sir. We're a Division of Health, Department of Public Health.
Okay.
And so that's all run out of either Albuquerque or Santa Fe. Santa Fe is the main office, but Albuquerque is much, part of our Northwest Territories.
Okay. Could I see?
I prefer you don't take pictures of labels or anything. This is very sensitive patient information
Okay.
area. So.
Oh, it is?
Oh,
So-
okay, gotcha. So then when
Okay.
it goes back with that, you can...
You have sensitive information just sitting on the
Good. Yeah,
desk?
We're
or
working on
anything?
a UPS thing, but it does have a shipping
Yeah, that
label
would
on
be
it. You can
Okay.
contact UPS if you'd like to see that
Okay.
label.
All right. Could I inspect your records request form for birth certificates?
Yeah, the form, yes, sure can. It's down here. Come on down here.
Okay.
For a birth or death?
Birth or death is all we do here, so
Okay.
this is either or.
Well, no, there's one for birth and then there's one for death. So this is for, to request the death certificate?
This is the birth certificate.
The birth certificate.
Okay, I'm gonna bring my glasses.
In death, we don't issue here, they have to mail them to Santa
Yeah,
Fe.
they told me that,
Okay.
so.
Okay.
I get one of those two?
Sure.
Here, you can have mine. You can look at mine if you want. I'm not going to take it. I just want to look at it. Do you have any contact information for the people in Santa Fe?
Yes, I can you give me a spot?
We do. We have with their address and their phone number.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I'll take one of those too as well. Thank you.
I see a website.
And everything's on the New Mexico Department of Health's website, so all the contact information is located right there.
Uh-huh. Okay, so if I go to this website, am I going to find an email address for contacting?
Yes, sir, it says
Over.
right at the bottom of the website, contact information, so you hit that link and it brings up all the contacts, so it would have all the
Okay.
phone numbers, emails of all the division heads and.
Okay, thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that. I appreciate you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. See Angie.
Can you tell me what kind of services you provide here besides birth certificates and death certificates?
Yes, sir. So we do immunizations, childhood immunizations, some adult immunizations without insurance. So if you didn't have insurance, this would be the place to come if you needed, let's say, a polio shot or something like that. We offer STD testing and treatment, so lots of STDs in San Juan County. Very, very high rates here in San Juan County, so we do offer both testing and treatment. We also do family planning, testing alternatives as well, so you can get any kind of family planning such as the pill, Bepo, that kind of stuff. So,
Do you offer any water testing services?
we do not. That is done through, I believe, Envirotech for the county at the moment. So that is a county issue versus a state issue here or through the Department of Health. So it's done through the county for the most part.
Okay. Is there a county office here in Farmington?
I believe there is, and I think that's over on Miller Street, or not Miller Street, that bypass. I'm not familiar with the name of that road, but it's kind of over there in that county hub, just right over there.
All right. How about septic system installations? Do you?
That's not done through the Department of Health. And pretty much here, what we're doing is focusing on community health. So children, underserved individuals, teens, that kind of stuff. So.
Do you have to make a certain amount of, like under a certain amount of money in order to qualify for
No, sir.
services?
No, sir. STD treatment is typically done as a community outreach program. So a lot of that is just us trying to keep the community healthy and safe.
All right. Do you offer birth control here?
We do.
What kind of?
That's under family planning, birth control, and testing. So if you pregnancy test, any of that kind of stuff. So
Okay. Is that part of your division or?
it is. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
This whole building is mine.
Oh, okay.
You guys have Native Americans with their CIB here?
I'm sorry.
Their CIB, Certificate of Indian Blood? Is that, you guys assist with all that?
No, we do not. That's all done through IHS or through the Navajo Nation or whatever tribe you'd be affiliated with. We don't have. That's a sovereign nation. We don't really have any
But you
control.
guys do birth certificate?
We do birth certificates, yes, sir, and we do requests for death certificates as well.
Appreciate the info.
Yeah.
My name is Scott Minard, and I'm the nurse manager here.
Appreciate it, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the info.
playing in the building.
Probably to end this and let's do what's right.
Please.
Can you tell me what services you offer here, please?
Sure, we offer services. There's a brochure right up front. You may get that. But
Right.
you must turn off your videos and you must leave the building.
Sorry?
You guys don't care at all.
What is your job title here, and what's your name?
You don't know who I am.
Would you please leave the building? We've asked you several times. We've asked you nicely.
What is it? Are you guys still open?
We are open and you're welcome to, if you'd like services, we're welcome to help you with that, but you just can't have the video going. We don't want to be on your videos and neither do our participants, so please turn the video off. If you need more information, we can give you our Santa Fe contact. Would you like that? I'm happy to call him now for you.
Do you mind just telling me your job title and
No,
what
I sure will.
your name is?
Thank you.
She just took off. I don't even know who she was. I didn't know what her name or job title was. Or if what she even does here. Or if she's even authorized to tell me to leave. WIC. What does WIC stand for?
You know, somebody your rights, like, please, no.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll let them handle it.
What does WIC stand for?
It's nutritional services for kids.
Yeah, they call the police. That's,
Oh, did you see him call the police?
he told her to call the police.
I did.
Why is that?
Well, we've been very accommodating. We've been very nice. We,
You guys have business cards and I'm going to send those to our state office.
Oh, you haven't even told me your name.
Yes. Do you have business cards for yourselves? Or your names or anything since you're visiting us?
I'm for corner auditing.
Your Four Corner what?
Auditing.
Four Corner Auditing. Okay, thank you.
The police officers, they know who I am.
okay.
Well, what?
That's a restricted area. This is where we examine rooms and where we see patients and stuff like that. So please, really, you shouldn't be filming back there to begin with. So
Okay. So are you just saying the entire lobby is a secure area, or what do you think?
I said that. I didn't have a
Okay.
problem when you guys were over there walking around. I just feel like we've been super accommodating. We've been trying to be nice. She asked me not to film her specifically, and that wasn't good enough. So now we have to escalate it. We didn't want to. We tried to be accommodating and nice.
We didn't escalate nothing.
Yeah, when she asked you to stop filming her, she has that right and she has that respect. If you're not willing to respect her and respect her right,
Why aren't you
then
respecting her right?
I am. I completely did everything you asked me for. That's not respecting you? I'm sorry? Hello? I didn't hear you.
Do you understand this is a public place?
I do understand it's a public place. I've spent my whole life working for the public.
What are your hours of operation here?
8 to 5.
8 to 5. Okay, so it's not quite 5 o'clock. Just want to be
Are you
clear.
here for business? That's the question you're being asked. Are you here for business?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what would you like? Did you need family planning, STD testing? Do you need what services? We're happy to help you with that. But other than that, you must leave. If you're not getting services, you must leave. You may not be filming in this building because of HIPAA violations.
HIPAA.
Multiple times.
Here we go. So here's who you need to contact. There's David Barr. And you may direct any information you need to this lady right here. I did send him your information, and so you can just email her and get any information you
No, I'm
need.
not. We're 6 feet apart.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, you got a tape?
Yeah, I'm familiar with HIPAA. Do you know what HIPAA stands for, sir?
Here you go.
What does HIPAA
How's
stand
that?
for?
You may leave the building, or you will we can escort you with the police. We can be
What does
called.
HIPAA stand for? I'm not familiar with that. Can you tell me what that acronym stands for? Do you know what that acronym stands for? I'm just curious what that means, because you're quoting something. I don't know what that is. What does HIPAA stand for?
I haven't said anything.
So one of you guys said HIPAA. You said HIPAA, didn't you?
I haven't spoken to you until just now.
You're a public employee here? Ma'am, can I get your name?
Can I get your name?
For corner auditing.
And where do you work?
I don't have to answer that.
No, I don't have to
You're
answer
the-
that either.
You're the public employee here. We're trying to get information on who does what and you know, the.
I've been very accommodating. I gave you all those services that we offer. But you don't necessarily need to know individual employees' names.
You got the public employees.
I work for the state.
Want to ask by the public.
If you're here for services, I will. You need an STD exam?
What?
An STD exam?
Did I ask for one?
No?
What? So why are you saying we're not allowed to record in here?
I never said you weren't allowed to record in here. What I said was you shouldn't be recording employees.
No,
Employees?
You said you.
And we've been very accommodating again. We've been super accommodating to you guys. So we'll just.
Well, there's case law that protects journalists who record public officials in the course of their duties. Are you aware of that?
Are you a journalist?
I'm a journalist,
Who do you
yeah.
work for?
I'm an
Where's your
independent
press pass?
journalist.
Shouldn't you have to verify yourself?
Where do I have credentials for, where do I get credentials for a press pass?
I have no idea.
Or why would I need to have any
What's the 5 elements
press
under
pass?
the first?
I'm sorry?
What's the 5 elements under the first?
I can't
The
understand.
First
you.
Amendment, what's the 5 elements?
Oh, I don't need to explain that to you.
That's the reason why you guys are
If
acting
you
the way
need it.
you're acting.
Yeah, what,
This is Jody, or it's ringing for Jody, I don't know. Have a great day, guys.
thanks.
Hey, Joe, yes, I'm here at Farmington. I have 2 people here in my lobby.
Did I tell you? You already kind of knew.
That's why we do this. Right? I mean, WIC. What does WIC stand for? Nobody answered what WIC stands for.
They haven't even answered the question about.
Well, Jake could, yeah, public health office. Well, they're filming that lobby and they want to interact with employees. But employees are speaking, they don't want to interact. Yes, sir. I would say I've been down to
All the public.
Yes.
Public offices here, the. Someone.
Yes, ma'am. I've answered all the questions. They're asked about our services, hours,
This guy just said we're being combative.
Yes, ma'am, that's patient.
Okay, so let's count how many patients are in here. Zero patients in here. Zero patients in here. Four corner. This guy said we were being combative.
I know, he's lying, they're all here in San Juan County.
I have,
Dirty.
and again, we will have patients that are.
Well, I don't want to put him them all in a box, but I want to know why he's saying we're combative.
Yeah.
Because he says that he knows that we have a right to film, but his feelings are hurt.
And they're filming as we speak, so you're aware. And your title?
I don't understand that.
Oh, okay.
We've been filming the whole time. And we've done nothing wrong.
They probably got cameras in here too, don't you think? No, I don't see. Yes,
Well,
no.
these guys, they'll lie. There's public employees do what they shouldn't be doing. They lie to you. The only thing is obviously that they're combative. Terrible.
Can you tell me why you think we're being combative, please? So I wasn't.
Because I felt like I have been very accommodating. I felt like you're here challenging the First Amendment rights, right? You're saying it's a public space and everything like that. But yet you want to film employees when they've asked you not to film them. And that's not good enough for you. But that First Amendment right doesn't apply to them, it only applies to you. So that's why.
How does the First Amendment protect an employee from being recorded in the course of her duties?
So, Scott,
Yeah.
all requests from journalists for interviews need to go through our public information officer. So,
Okay, thank
you
you.
guys can contact David Morgan, but we cannot talk to the press without approval from our public information officer.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I don't want to push you to do something you're not authorized to do. I just wanted to be polite and cordial, and there's no,
Here you still are.
but there's nobody else in here, so I don't think me asking questions is really combative. I just wanted to visit for a bit. I mean,
And that's my question, what's the 5 elements under the First Amendment?
Again, I don't need to answer your questions. You want to schedule some services, you want to come and meet me as a nurse and an examiner,
Freedom
I'll
of
be more than
speech.
happy to,
Freedom of religion,
that's fine.
freedom of press,
I'm-
freedom of petition,
Did he say she's calling me back?
perhaps.
Yes.
freedom to express your
And again, I haven't overstepped any of those boundaries.
What else do you want to understand about press?
I totally understand about it, I just don't need to explain it to you.
You just don't know it, that's all.
Well, that's
If you would have knew it, you would have been okay with this the whole time.
That's your opinion. You're more than welcome to your opinion.
I didn't want to be combative. I just wanted to visit and
Get some information and.
That's fine, and I've given you all the information that you've requested, every last morsel.
But you overstepped the boundary by calling the police on us.
yeah, that's not too cordial.
Well,
Whoever did that, that's
I did,
beyond cordial.
I did. I'm also here for a bigger good.
What gives you the right to call the police on us when you said
I'm
you
trying to help
understood
our
that we had the
community.
right to?
I'm trying to help our community. You're disrupting those community services.
We're educating the public too, and the public
I don't
employees
see
also.
you've educated anybody in here.
Did I just tell you the 5 elements under the first?
You
You don't want to listen, you don't want to understand.
Not from you.
We listened to you the whole time, and I understood all the information that you gave us.
I'm not disrupting
You
anything.
don't want to hear it from me because I'm Native American? Huh?
That's what you'd like me to believe.
Do you tell everyone that comes in here that they're disrupting? Or just people with cameras?
No, if you were acting combative, I would say that, yes.
You know, this town is a little discriminating.
I think we're being pretty peaceful here.
I think I'm being pretty peaceful.
What's being peaceful by calling the police on us?
Um,
You're bringing guys with guns. You call guys with guns from the police department to come over here and you're trying to get us escorted while exercising our First Amendment, our rights to film in public.
Yeah, that's questionable. Who called him exactly? Do you mind telling me?
He told her, it's on I have it.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I heard him. He told her to call her.
Is that who you were talking to on the cell phone?
No, that was the communication director at Santa Fe.
Okay. Was it David Morgan?
That's who read for request for public records or whatever you were asking earlier.
Okay. It's 4:15.
Oh, we lock our doors at 4, so.
You do?
We are open till 5, yes, we do all curbside after 4 o'clock, so. It is time to lock up the building, it is time to close. So I'm gonna have to ask you gentlemen to wait outside, I'm not asking you to move the property, but we do everything from curbside. It's historic.
This facility closes at 5 though, right?
It does close at 5, but we do all of our stuff curbside. As I've said, needle exchange, we have all of our services from curbside, and that has been going on for at least 2 years since.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Excuse me, guys.
When we leave, I hope you educate yourself on what we came in for.
Thank you, I will.
I don't want to hold you back, man. I mean, if you need to get to work, you can get back to work.
My job is to lock the door and that's make sure the lobby's empty, so that's something we're going to accomplish.
I didn't see the hours of operation posted anywhere, except for syringe drop-offs or something like that. You guys open on Saturdays?
No,
Right?
public servants get a day off too.
Uh-huh.
What time is it, sir?
I think she said it was 4:15.
Yeah, she just told me a little while ago that you guys close at 5.
I did say that. I said we close at 5. Our hours of operation are 8 to 5. I told you that 30 minutes ago. I told you that 5 minutes ago. And I said all of our curbside services start at 4. So we lock the doors at 4, so you can go outside and wait here all you want. And
She didn't say you locked the doors at 4. She said you guys close at 5.
I am the manager. I say we close at 4. That's what we do. We're not closed. We do our paperwork. We do all of our deliveries. We help our patients out front. We bring them formula, milk, everything else that needs to be done.
What does W.I.C stand for?
I'm not exactly sure. I do. We only help our babies. So.
Women, infant, children, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
So are the police coming then?
I know she called them. And
I don't
You
want to.
know, the other officers I've been auditing around here, they've tried the same thing, and they know who I am. And they've been told that until I break the law or commit a crime, that's when they'll get involved.
okay.
But you know, we're not doing nothing. We're not breaking the law.
I never said you were breaking the law. Ever.
Why
Not
did
one
you
time
call
I
it?
said, not one time did I ever say you were breaking the law.
Why are you using the police officers as field police?
Because this is a sensitive patient area. Patients do come in here, check in, have to give their name, their birth date, every kind of identifying information. And so that is a sensitive area.
If the,
So we'll draw that line.
So you're saying that they're sensitive police?
I'm saying patients are sensitive and they have to give their own information out and no one wants to give that out over the phone. That's what I'm saying.
if a patient comes in here to give information to you, I will walk away. I'll get out of the way.
Recording probably would be much nicer for them.
I'm not here to record patient information. But I also don't want to flee from this facility if there's police coming inbound
Sure.
to
So
get
I've been
us.
very accommodating. Why don't you give me your name?
No, I mean we've passed the phase of being cordial.
Oh yeah. Now. Let's just start. This is what she told me to do. Hi, can I help you? Okay.
So what is it, women infant care program?
That's my guess, but I'm surprised they wouldn't tell us.
They're not even giving the HIPAA laws either.
Yeah, which one of them said HIPAA? One of those ladies, right?
Yeah.
They're quick to throw out the HIPAA, the hungry HIPAAs.
No, cool.
Yeah, just hang over, I need to follow with that one.
I don't pass. Dependency. Out of the Rio, Colorado.
Let's, Carol, can you roll this just to walk that way?
They're making their own privacy. See, I like that.
There you go.
All right, what we're gonna do.
I think they were.
We're gonna start,
That's perfect.
here, we're gonna get your names.
And you're on YouTube, San Juan County Auditors?
I'm not.
He's done some of my videos, so you guys are pretty much
On YouTube?
San Joaquin Valley Transparency. He knows who I am, and he's done
I know, but where can I see your videos? I'm interested.
my videos.
Yeah,
Full corner.
Four Corners Auditors,
Auditing.
auditing on YouTube?
Yes.
Thank you.
So the police department knows who I am, and I just
Okay, all right,
I just got done.
that's good.
Are the cops coming for us?
They are. I don't know if they're coming or not, but I'll be calling.
See, that's not cordial.
No, his ego's out. His ego came out, so.
There he is.
I think we got an officer coming. How you doing, officer?
How's it going?
Hey. Hello.
I'm Officer Graf, Farmington Police Department. How are you gentlemen doing?
Doing
I'm
good.
doing well. How are you?
Good. So what's going on today?
Oh, we're just
Doing good, public.
visiting our public facility here.
Okay.
How about yourself?
Oh, it's working. So what's going on?
Let's go.
Yeah, that's just some of our gloves.
Gloving up, huh?
Yeah, gloves.
Okay. Okay. So are you wanting them not on your property?
I don't care if they're on their property. I've been super accommodating. You can watch all their video, and I've answered all their questions, tried to be cordial.
Okay.
And we've asked them to leave. There's patients in here. It's sensitive patient information, and they're welcome to wait outside. We typically do start offering curbside services at 4, so between 4 and 5, we typically lock the door and offer services. I let them know that, and they're still refusing to leave.
Okay, so do you want them to leave the property or, because kind of
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you no longer want them on.
Correct.
Okay. So, did you guys hear that from this gentleman? So you no longer want you guys on the property, okay? Are you wanting them trespass from the property?
No, if they're willing to leave on their terms, that's fine. I just don't need the interruption at the moment. We're trying to conduct business here for our community.
Okay. Is that understandable, gentlemen?
What law have we broken here?
So basically, right now, there's a trespassing law in the city of Farmington, which basically means if you were asked by an employee to leave the property and refused to, you were technically trespassing at that point. Okay? So, and that's either an arrestable offense or it can be a citation. Another option we can go, if he elects to, is we can fill out a trespass form, which either has you guys trespass for 6 months or 12 months, and that's up to this gentleman here on how long the trespass.
All right, you gonna give us a warning?
I'm sorry?
You're gonna give us a warning?
Well, it sounds like this gentleman says if you guys just want to leave under your own power, then by all means, I would much rather have that than have to take people to jail, if that's something we are willing to do. But if we continue to stay on the property after this gentleman has kindly asked you to leave, then we'll get to the point where it's either going to be a citation or we can go to jail. Does that make sense?
No.
It doesn't make sense? Okay. So what's not making sense?
You know, what's-
Yeah, I don't want to film this
Let me
lady.
test you.
Okay.
Let me test you real quick.
Okay.
What's the 5 elements under the First Amendment?
I'm sorry?
What's the 5 elements under the First Amendment?
Okay, so why are we asking about amendment stuff?
Do you understand that we have civil rights on this public property here? This is a
Okay.
public facility?
And I understand that, but it gets to the point where the people who work here, when stuff like this is going on and they no longer want, then that's totally their decision. And at that point, that's why we have the trespassing laws in place. Because when stuff like this is going on and they're not leaving when they are being asked to kindly, then that's when we have to step in.
You don't know
Okay,
the civil rights
so
at
that's
all.
why we got called, because they no longer want you guys on the property.
Because you guys, their feelings got hurt, that's the reason why you're called. We didn't break no law, we not commit no crime, that's, you guys are law officers, you guys should know better than this.
Okay.
What's the 5 elements?
Of what?
The First Amendment.
Why? What does it first?
Because that's what, we have the First Amendment right to be here, so please don't interfere with our First Amendment rights to be here.
Okay. So all I'm saying right now is we're trespassing because this gentleman has kindly asked you to leave the property, and now
Alright.
we're not leaving the property.
Yeah.
So this is the crime I'm here investigating now.
So you're saying trespassing right now, right?
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
All right, that's all I need to hear. That's
Okay.
all I need to hear.
Okay, are you familiar with Title 42, Section 1983, deprivation of
Not off the top
rights?
my head, no.
That's the
That's a
reason why-
federal law that prohibits you from depriving us of our rights.
Okay.
So that's on you. If you make us leave without us breaking any laws, you are in violation, you are in violation of Title 42, Section 1983, deprivation of rights under color of law. You are a state actor, correct? You work for Farmington Police Department?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so you are acting under color of law in violation of clearly established law. That's the First Amendment. And we have the freedom of press. We are the press. We're independent journalists here, and you now know that because we're telling you.
Okay.
And so,
we haven't broke no law, we haven't committed no crime, and you're a law officer, not a feelings officer?
Well, I didn't say anything about feelings. Like I said, trespassing against the law.
Because they felt they had to call you guys, and now you're going by their feelings.
Because they have asked you guys to leave, and you guys are refusing to leave.
I'm not
So that is
refusing.
a trespassing.
we have the right to be here.
Okay.
E, what's your first name, E?
Ethan.
Ethan.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Okay, we have the right to be here, and you're asking us to leave, correct?
Because they no longer want you on the business.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
But you are in violation of the law here, not
Okay.
us. And we're gonna file complaints on you too,
Okay.
because you are violating your oath. Did you take an oath to protect and uphold the Constitution?
I did, yes.
Okay, now you're in violation of that.
Okay.
In violation of clearly established law. And you are chilling our First Amendment rights. Do you understand what that means?
You're gonna get a complaint too, you understand? Okay. For violating our rights? Yes. And this officer here thinks he knows the law, he's going by feelings. Feelings officer.
Feelings police. Enforcing feelings.
Yeah, I have them in my car.
Okay.
Okay. Do you guys want a case number?
Yes, please.
Do you both want one?
Yes.
Okay.
So when you down here, you should go educate yourself on the First Amendment, so you won't be violating other people's rights, you know? Yes, sir, Farmington Police. You don't know, you guys don't know your job, and you guys go through all this training. The last thing they train you was on the First Amendment. Then you guys give you a bad group down, you guys come around.
number. Same for you.
Okay. Ethan,
Yes, sir.
you violated our rights today. I suppose you're used to that, huh?
yeah,
This is
they
what you
all
do
are.
on a regular basis?
You know Jay Prince, right?
I'm sorry?
You know Jay Prince, James Prince?
Yes.
Same attitude.
Okay.
Unprofessional. Doesn't know the law. Goes by feelings.
You just enforced feelings, Ethan. That's,
sorry you feel
that's
this
not what police, that's
There
what
you
not,
go,
not what
man.
law enforcement are supposed to be doing.
Do you gentlemen have any other questions for me?
Who's your supervisor? Who's your sergeant above you?
Sergeant Burns.
Burns.
Burns?
Okay.
Yeah. When you guys, he didn't mention who Four Corner Auditing was?
No.
No? Yeah, I'll be around. And it's another fail for you guys' department. You know, the only one that's has been professional is Donovan Stearns. You know Donovan Stearns, the one that illegally trespassed me from a magistrate court building?
Mm-hmm.
It's all on video too, and I showed the superiors, and they uplifted the trespassing because they knew I had every right to be in the publicly funded building. And this is the same thing as a publicly funded building. Until we break the law or commit a crime, you're failing officer right now.
Do you
You're not
understand?
what's upholding the law at all.
Okay.
Do you understand this is a state building here you just trespassed from?
I understand, yes.
No, you don't.
Okay.
And like I said, you're trespassing now. I haven't issued a trespass form because he didn't want that to happen. But right now, they're kindly
Yeah, you
asking
don't-
you to leave, which is when the trespassing comes into place. If
you-
you refuse to leave, then at that point, you're trespassing.
We're
We
not.
just tell you we were willing to leave because you threatened
Okay.
us with a trespass,
And that's fine. If you're willing to leave,
unlawful
then
trespass.
you guys can leave now.
Okay. You're free to leave too.
You're dismissed.
Okay.
How late is the police department open?
We're open 24/7. The lobby opens at 7 a.m.
Okay, we're gonna go file complaints right now, right?
All right, let's go head on up there. Don't go be violating other people's rights. Learn from this. I've been around for a year and you guys are still not understanding.
Do you have a badge number?
R840.
R840.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
And Burns is the
Sergeant.
sergeant.
Correct.
Okay.
R840.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're gonna have a word with your superior over there, and they know who I am. And I've been putting in complaints, and I've been getting body cams
Okay.
and stuff like that. So, you know, learn from this.
sir.
This is educational. This is to educate the public employees there, and you're a public servant yourself. Understand, you're a servant. You're not here to. You're not a. You know, you're not here to enforce feelings of what you just did a while ago, just right now. So understand.
Do you understand that deprivation of rights is both a criminal and a civil infraction?
You don't. They don't teach all this. They don't learn
They
all
don't-
this.
Did they teach you about 1983 in your training? Do you know it's a criminal infraction it's a criminal violation to deprive people of their rights?
Okay. And I've already explained everything as to why I'm here and why this is happening. So
One more. What's the 5 elements?
I'm not going to discuss
Because you don't know it. This is the
Why?
reason why you're doing what you're doing. You're violating our rights because you guys don't know. You guys never take the First Amendment training at all. And you guys, I don't know if one of you guys ever are. And this is the reason why you don't understand. Freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to petition, and freedom to redress our government. Learn these. When you go to sleep, lay your head down on your pillow tonight, understand that we have rights. You're dismissed.
Okay.
Free to go, right?
You guys are free to go.
Yeah, we're free to stay too.
Okay. You're still on their property.
This is our property.
Wait, hold on. Let me get your. Oh, my phone's dead. R038
R840.
R840.
We got a tyrant here. What are you?
All right, you're a tyrant, man.
Yeah, he's a tyrant. You're making your department look bad. You know, they were doing all right there. Now I have to go back up to the police station and tell them that we found a tyrant. And I know you're violating people's rights. And I know a lot of you guys are violating people's rights. Watch my videos. Four Corner Auditing. It's all about you guys. Sheriffs, Bluefield, the thin blue line is what you guys back up. And you guys use that. You guys discretion of our flag. That's why you guys got the thin blue line attitude. This is what the thin blue line does to you guys. Definition of a tyrant here.
Oathbreakers, guys. These are the oathbreakers we've been telling you about.
The same constitution that he swore an oath under is the same constitution that we're exercising our rights.
Here you guys go, public health. That's the San Juan Public Health Office. They do not respect civil rights. No surprise. Thanks for joining us. Press for transparency, four corner auditing,
For the record,
and oathbreaker graph.
just for transparency here, for corner auditing.
I'm here with four corner auditing. Press for transparency here.
Transparency here.
We're going to the Farmington Police Department to file a complaint against Ethan Graff, police officer with Farmington Police Department.
Yeah, they're not building and officer.
That's it. Let me check out the signage on here. On this door here. Fingerprinting. We're not here for fingerprints. Let's check out this sign here. Doors unlocked during normal business hours, Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. What time is it? It's like almost 5, but let's get in here before they close it, I guess.
Yeah. How you doing, Liz? Liz, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead and explain.
Hey, my name is Adam. Just here to get a complaint form
Okay.
for a police officer.
Okay, that's fine. So we have our complaint forms right here. It's going to be that blue form.
Okay.
Okay.
And-
And were you wanting to fill it out now, or were you wanting to come back in?
I want to fill it out right now.
Okay, that's fine. So if you want to grab that form, we have pens out here.
Okay. You know who,
Are you wanting a copy of that report?
I think we got the incident number.
Okay.
And, you know, we were filming down in the public health building,
Okay.
down by the general attorney's office. And they called the police on us just for, you know what I'm doing. you
Yeah.
know? And you know that's wrong when they do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why we want to file a complaint. I don't know why the First Amendment training is not being taught. I've been around for what, a year now?
Yeah.
And I guess I'm being lied to about the First Amendment training because he doesn't know nothing about filming in public, so he trespassed us and it's going by feelings is what he did.
Okay.
So then he came down and he threatened us to trespass us. So that's what we're gonna fill out a complaint on.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. If you guys want to go ahead and grab the form, and then
Are you taking off at 5?
yeah, we close at 5. I can go ahead and wait around a couple of minutes if you guys are wanting to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna fill it out right now. So, yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay,
Just
yeah, go ahead and do that, and then go ahead and ring that buzzard right here. There's a little doorbell in this black bar.
yeah, right here.
Yeah, and then I'll come back and get them.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Property and evidence. Guess I'll fill it out right up here. Right up here at the counter. I'm just checking out the Farmington Muni Code ordinances on trespassing.
That lady, that girl there, Liz, she's the only one that's been professional ever since I started. She knows what the person is about.
Nice. The one that we just talked to?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll bring mine in back in.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. I do have to leave here in a couple of minutes. I have a class to get to after work.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay.
Is there no First Amendment training at all here?
I'm sorry?
Is there no First Amendment training at all?
No person.
First Amendment training?
First Amendment. So, the state building over there has to do their own training. We can't go over there and train their people, unfortunately. But for the most part, for our officers, they should have been attending the trainings. I know we have had brief.
Thank you. Thanks for your patience. All right, guys, we know where this complaint's gonna go. It's gonna go in the trash can. So this is the guy I just complained against. His name is Ethan Graff. The incident was, the case number is 2023-7470, and it was Ethan Graff, the police officer who forced us to leave under threat of trespass in violation of the clearly established federal laws that prevent deprivation of rights under color of law. And we know that there's a pattern of this kind of conduct going on with the police. Enough room. So Officer Graff cited their criminal trespassing statute, but we know that city ordinances don't trump federally protected civil rights.
Hello there, everyone. I don't know what's going on here, but
Yeah, they're closed.
my life is Sorry about that, but you want to kind of explain it to the viewers?
Yeah, we're live, right?
Yeah. We're live.
So we're here at Farmington Police Department, filing a complaint against Officer Ethan Graff, who just forced us to leave San Juan County Public Health under threat of trespass because we were in their lobby and one of the employees, well, several employees did not want us there. So they called the police, and then Officer Ethan Graff showed up. He cited Farmington ordinance, which he says allows him to, or allows one of the state entities or a subdivision of that state entity to trespass us after revoking their consent for us to be on the property. So the problem with that is that that's in violation of our federally protected First Amendment rights that are given to us by the 14th Amendment and the Equal Protection Clause. So we're here to file complaints. I just filed a complaint against Officer Graff for depriving us of our rights under color of law.
Okay, so our printer isn't catching the bottom part. We've even tried on legal paper.
All right.
So I'm not too sure why. We did get it over here, but it cuts off the top. So I'm not sure if you just want multiple copies.
Sure, I'll just take what you got there.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for giving it your best, and thanks for your patience. Sorry to keep you beyond your working hours. I want to. Hey, thanks. Same to you.
You know the superior that oversees Graff?
Burns.
Burns.
Yeah, it might be Burns. I know the shift schedule just changed,
Okay.
so I haven't memorized it yet.
Okay. Tell them that we're still having a serious problem with San Juan County. You know, it's just making the police department here very unprofessional.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to probably sit down with them and, have a word with them about them still violating our rights under the First Amendment. So that's I thought I'd just let you know. So yeah, understand. I'm gonna be around for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be around. So.
Right. Hey, Officer Graff said this place was open 24/7, but it's not, is it? Because nobody can come in here, right? The door's locked.
Yeah, the doors lock at 5.
But you can call.
I'm sorry?
Can you make calls?
Yeah, you can always call. You can leave messages and we'll answer them in the morning. Non-emergency dispatch, you can call them 24 hours a day, as well as 911. Just our lobby does close at 5.
Okay. Are there police officers that talk after hours on the phone?
Yeah, but they'll have to be dispatched, so you'll have to call non-emergency
Okay.
dispatch to get them to you.
Okay. Understandable.
And dispatch understands that they should be given their name when asked, right?
I don't work at dispatch, so I don't know what they've been trained on. But I know everyone here at the police department knows they need to identify themselves.
They're all public employees. You guys are all public employees. When asked by the public, they should give their name. But it's terrible. All they say, this is my operating number.
Yeah.
Be more professional because it goes against, public records.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Justin. I really hate to cut you off, but I do have to get to this class.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting.
Thank you.
We'll be out of here shortly.
Okay.
I appreciate your help.
Also, sorry about that. This is my live. Essendon. That's the 99 appreciate you guys joining. The signal's bad here.
I do want to let you guys know that before I leave, I do have to turn off these lights.
Oh, you do?
I'm super sorry, but I have to put you guys in the dark.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Also, I don't know if you heard, but hey, vaccinated. Here at the police station, we got some complaint forms. Since Essendon, you did my signal's bad. I don't know if we got signal blockers in here, but this is we're up at the police station. We're filming down at exercising our rights down in the the health department down in the San Juan Health Department. We were in the public area young gentleman, the supervisor, he was all right. He was professional at first, but then his legal started coming out. That's all right. I'm not gonna abuse. So now we got some complaint forms. I'm gonna put up the video tonight so that you guys can watch what went on here. Actually, the health department.
You can file a police report right here at this computer.
You want to try it?
No, I don't have any report. I have an FBI complaint, but this is not the place for an FBI complaint. But you can also request a copy of a police
That's why
report.
we didn't go live down in where the area was at, because it wasn't
Cop log. All right. Well, I didn't mean to keep that lady waiting, but I'm glad she did. Yeah. All right. Well. So we know where that's going to go. They're going to investigate themselves, and then what do you think's going to happen after that? It's called a conflict of interest, right?
They know better, but they're gonna, like you said,
They'll investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing. That's what they do. What?
I usually post mine on was it? Then I come in here and make the complaint, and I tell them, you can watch it for yourself on my channel.
So the right thing to do is also to file an FBI complaint, but I haven't done that recently.
The first time it's done it up here, my signal went off again.
This message is for Adam. Hey, Adam, I finally found you. It took me a little bit longer than the other troll, but you can guarantee that we will be meeting, and I will be bringing that baseball bat you thought was so funny during your live interview at Village Inn while I was watching you. Just know that you're on my radar now, and I got you. Boy, Adam, you turned out to be a bigger pussy than I would have ever imagined. I cannot fucking wait to bring that baseball bat to you. You just thought that was the funniest comment on your live feed when you're sitting at frickin' Village Inn. The one thing you didn't know is I was watching you outside the window the whole time. We're going to meet soon, so I'm looking really